Hey guys, we're back at Wheels Through Time. Today we decided to have some fun and pull out Leapin Lena 1936 Harley-Davidson VL. We've been highlighting oddity motorcycles this week on our Drive for History, highlighting machines that don't fit into your normal category. Here at the museum, there's hundreds of rare motorcycles, board trackers, hill climbers, racing machines of all sorts, original paint bikes, teens motorcycles, one-offs. This week, we're highlighting oddball machines. Leapin Lena obviously is not your grandfather's VL. It fits right in. So I want to tell you about the machine, 1936 Harley-Davidson VL 3-speed flathead. Now, the Harley-Davidson VLD was actually a high-performance, high-compression version of the model VL. Now, this is right at the end of Harley-Davidson's total loss oil system. So right after this, they go on to the knucklehead. Motorcycles get super modern and 4-speed transmissions, 100-mile-an-hour machines right out of the box. The VL is really one of the last of the antiquated and primitive Harley-Davidsons produced. Now, this machine was actually owned, ridden, and modified by George Swim of Energy, Illinois. George was a Harley-Davidson dealer, Southern Illinois, the town of Energy, about 150 people in Energy. George owned the Harley dealership there from the 1930s in through the 1970s. George actually started the Star of Egypt Motorcycle Club, and they actually had their own racetrack there in Southern Illinois where they'd put on weekend races. Now, Leapin Lena was modified by George in the 1940s, and it's really like a Sunday fun day, hop on it, see if you can ride it type of machine. Now, as I said, it's not your standard Harley-Davidson VL. One of the first things that you notice about this bike is that the wheels have been modified and welded to have the hubs offset. So when I say Leapin Lena, it's exactly what it sounds like. This thing bounces all over the place. The wheels are all over. It's quite a chore to ride. As I hear it, George actually used to, at the races, allow guys to ride this bike, see who could make the fastest lap around the track, and the winner got a couple bucks. Back in the 1940s, that was probably a nice prize to have. So again, 1936 Harley-Davidson VL. We've had this bike in the Wheels Through Time collection probably for 35, almost 40 years. And it's ridden occasionally. This machine, believe it or not, as rusty and crusty as it looks, it runs like a brand new motorcycle. We're gonna fire this thing up here momentarily. John, get that battery hooked up. Now, John's our painter here at Wheels Through Time, our fab guy, does all sorts of great work. John, you've never ridden this bike, is that right? First time. So we've got the gas on, we've got this thing filled up with oil and primed. What we're gonna do is see if she'll fire up, and John's gonna let her loose for the very first time. Let's see what we can do. All right. Now watch this, it is not easy to ride. You hop on this bike, you can barely disengage the clutch. It wants to throw you off right from the start. Killed it! Nice, dude. You did it right off the bat, though. Let me give her a go. My turn. directly from George himself. Inside the museum, there's a whole exhibit of George's 1950s, 1960s era motorcycle shop. Bought the, there he goes. 2 hands there, it's gonna buck him. So anyway, 1980s, my dad ended up buying out George's entire collection, and inside the collection was about 40 bikes, and Leapin Lena was one of those motorcycles. We've always kept it running and operating shape. It's running as good as ever right now. John's on a roll. Look at him go. You guys are digging what you're seeing on the Drive for History, make sure you check out driveforhistory.com. We're raising funds for Wheels Through Time Museum. You guys' support helps keep us the museum that runs. Thanks for everything you do.